literally, I can't hold the camera up, so this will have to do. I just accidentally took a picture of myself with the flash on while there's someone sat in the car next to me. So, I can't film. I'm going to try and film when I come out. I'm at Tesco, by the way. It's Friday. I didn't film yesterday, and there is a reason why. I can't really film because there's someone sat in the space next to me but one. I feel like an absolute zombie though. I'm gonna go and get a little bit of diesel. Yes, I'm at Tesco, if I didn't mention before. I'm really struggling. I was walking around the shop so like dazed. Like I was falling asleep. But the fresh air has definitely woken me up, so it's 25 to 5, I'm going to get some diesel and get on the motorway ASAP. And I can't show them, they're watching me. I'm very tired and I'm going to show you my Asda shopping, but first, the good, exciting news that if you're a Hincher like me, you love Mrs. Hinch, I got myself a Minky. Oh my god, the dreams do come true. Like I can't believe how excited I am over getting a Minky. But it's like, it's better than I thought it would be. Like, this is obviously like a scratchy side, but the underside is just so soft. I wish I'd got more than one, but they're constantly out of stock. And somehow, by the miracle, I finally got my hands on Minky, even though I do have my markies. If you've not watched my other videos, the markie is that one, the silver, and it's yellow underneath. Same kind of material on top and same softness underneath. This is softer actually. I don't think I want to use him. Yes, it's a him. But yeah, I finally got a markie. No, not a markie. Well, I've got two markers. This is a Minky. So Minky is in my house. So onto the food. I'm going to struggle to stay awake while I'm doing this. Honestly, I'm so tired. The shopping came to about £56 and I'm surprised at how much I got. I didn't go to any other shop today and I'll explain why, hopefully, in another video if I get the chance. So, I did struggle in the shop to know what to get and I was half asleep halfway all the way around the shop. But I picked up a plum and cherry crumble, some Tesco luxury soft quilted toilet rolls. These are my favourite toilet rolls ever, gotta say. I got some Cathedral City baked bites from my dad, they're still on offer for £1, and I got him some cheese on offer. I got a Rustler's barbecue rib, I got this Tropicana Vitality which I'm going to drink as soon as I finish filming. I got some steak mince, 5% fat, that's going to go in the freezer. This is my dad's chicken and black bean sauce. This again is for my dad, beef meatballs in an onion and ale gravy. This is mine, I had it last week and I liked it, sweet chilli chicken stir fry kit. This is for my dad. I had it last week, but it's for my dad this time. Cumberland sausages and mash. A triple pack of Jaffa cakes. I think they were $1.25. They're for my dad. Madeira cake for my dad. You might get the hint that he likes his cakes. Misfits for my little misfit. 16-piece Chinese selection. This was like £1.50. It was really cheap. I got some Caro Belgian milk chocolate organic rice cake thins. I got this is mine, king prawn chili noodles. Dentist sticks, they're on offer for £1.50. I picked up some Tesco Mediterranean inspired couscous. I got a natural dog food because she's run out of a wet dog food which I use for emergencies, so I needed to get one. I need to get more actually. I got some mini cheddars for my dad, they were still on offer for £1. I got 3 packs of this mash. It's 3 for the price of 2 and they're £1 each. Again, this is for my dad. God, most of this is for my dad. I've not got anything for myself. Some bacon, some custard to go with the plum and cherry crumble, 6 organic free-range eggs, 2 Pepsi Maxes for my dad. The one I have for 2 for £2.50. Yet again, they've not had almond milk in for ages. Well, for the last 3 weeks. They've had unsweetened, but I want sweetened, so I just got soy milk again. 3 1.25 litres bottles of Diet Coke, it's an offer for £1. My favourite bathroom cleaner, £1. 3 1 litre bottles, not 1 litres, oh my god, I need to go to bed. 3 2 litre bottles of Evian, and I got this sweet chilli sauce, and that is what I got from the shop. And now somehow I've got to put it away, and I'll try and film because I need to like say what's going on, but I'm just, honestly everyone, if I could go to bed, I'm thinking of going to bed to be honest, but I need to get this away first. Hi. I think I look rough and I think my hair needs washing, but I'm just going to overlook that right now. So it's Friday the 20-something, 3rd, 4th of November, and I didn't film yesterday. The last clip I filmed, other than the bits and pieces I filmed today, was Wednesday, and I was sat here and I was going on about going on to my sleeping medication again. Well, let's just say it's knocked me for 6. Even though I went on the lower dose, it has well and truly knocked me, like, it's knocked me senseless, like, literally, So I took it at 11 o'clock on Wednesday, and like about an hour and a half later, I was struggling to keep my eyes open, and I got in bed, and then I couldn't sleep. Finally fell asleep, and then yesterday morning I woke up, got up, it was quite late, came downstairs, eating my breakfast, couldn't keep my eyes open, went back upstairs, and I'm like, I'm gonna have to get in bed, can't keep my eyes open, got in bed, took me ages, but I finally fell asleep for a few hours, and then I woke up and it was like 4 o'clock, and I'm like, oh god, I've got to go and have a shower, I've got to go to the shop and get food, and I'm like, I can't. I literally couldn't go to the shop. I was like, oh my god, this is really bad, I just can't, I'm too tired. So I just came downstairs, had something to eat, got absolutely exhausted, went back upstairs, thought I'm going to go to sleep because I just couldn't keep my eyes open. But then I ended up lying there for ages, couldn't get to sleep no matter what I did. Came downstairs about 7 o'clock, and I thought, well, the plan was to have the sleeping tablet at 8 o'clock. I used to have it at 8:30, 9 o'clock, and then not long before I stopped taking it, I was taking it about 8. I thought, the sooner I get it in my system, the quicker it'll wear off. So I took it at 7:15, went back upstairs, thought, oh, I'm probably going to go back to sleep now. No, I was awake. And then about 5 to 8, came downstairs and... No, 5 to 9, came downstairs, watched TV whilst eating. Went back upstairs about 11. Was awake for hours. Finally went to sleep, woke up this morning. Well, I kept waking up in the night, and I was awake for an hour at one point. Woke up this morning about 11:15, stayed up, like stayed in bed for an hour, really, really tired, and I'm like, decided I weren't going to do I weren't going to go to Marks and Spencer's today because I just felt tired. I wanted to go to 2 shops today, and one of them weren't Marks and Spencer's. I decided that a couple of days ago, but I was like, oh god, I'm really tired. Came downstairs, had breakfast, had something to drink, and I was struggling to keep my eyes open again, and I'm like, what's going on? Like, this is really bad, because when I originally went on this medication, for the first 3 to 5 days in the afternoon, I would get so exhausted, I'd have to go to bed for a couple of hours, so I expected that to kind of happen. But yesterday I was just a zombie. Even when I was awake, even when I was just laid in bed, I don't know how I was awake. Like, I literally don't know how. I was awake. So I went back up to bed, and after about an hour and a half of trying to get to sleep, I gave up. I was like, I can't get to sleep. I really cannot get to sleep. So I thought, right, I'll just have a shower and start getting ready. And if I get really tired, I'll just go back to bed again. It doesn't matter if I go out late. I'm going to go out late regardless today. And I got ready and I was absolutely exhausted. But no matter what, I just couldn't go back to sleep. So I went out to the shop quite late. It was like 3 o'clock or 3:15 or something like that. And I got to the shop and I sat in my car for ages, and I went in and I literally walked around the shop like a zombie. Literally someone could have set fireworks off in front of me and I wouldn't have even flinched. When normally any kind of loud noise makes me jump, I think anyone could have done whatever they wanted in front of me and I wouldn't have flinched. I know, like the food isn't the food that I planned on getting or what I would have got. But I hadn't even planned to do all my shopping at one shop. I had planned to go to other shops today. I wanted to try another shop and do something different for a change. I wanted to eat a little bit better and have like I literally don't think I've got what I would get. Like, I've only got one lunch thing. I've got nothing to really snack on. Like, all the snacks I got are for my dad. I didn't get the Robinson's apple and pear squash that I wanted to get, even though I was in that section. There's other bits and pieces that I've missed that I would have got. So, walked out the shop, and because it was cold, it actually woke me up. It made me like, oh, right, yeah, that's where I am. Got diesel, got on the motorway, and got off the slip road to leave the motorway, and it took 10 minutes to get down it because the traffic was backed up. Then got on the main road, not realising that there was temporary lights. So I'm stuck in these temporary lights for what felt like forever, and finally got to my dad to give him his lunch, and it was about 5:30 by this point. I came home around 6ish. It's now 7:15. All I did was put the shopping away after I filmed that video, and I've just been sat here. I've got a drink. I'm tired. I know it's the medication. I expected this, but not to this level where I just feel exhausted continuously. Like, walking outside, it wakes me up, and then I'm like wide awake for driving, but getting anywhere warm, and I'm just like... And then I was going to go to bed, and I thought, if I go to bed, am I going to sleep tonight? But I'm tired. Like, am I going to force myself to stay awake? That's the question. I'm tired. I've got a toothache. I've got a sore tooth that's broken up there. I keep accidentally biting on it, which is painful. I'm fed up. I need to edit some vlogs. I've got one more. I need one more, and then I've got everything for the rest of the year, I think. Unless I decide to put up a lot on New Year's Eve, which is a possibility. Not done that for a while where I put multiple videos up. Hi, I'm in my car. It's night time. It's like 5:10, but like, I've literally just realised all I've had today is a salted caramel hot choc muffin from Starbucks. That's all I've had to eat. But I felt full, and now I'm feeling a little bit hungry, but not super hungry. I don't even know why I'm going on about food. God, I had is it creme brulee latte? Whew. But then again, you'd think I'd be bouncing off the walls. I had it a few hours ago. I had it like, I think it was like 20 to 3 or something. I had a large one. And you'd think I'd be bouncing off the walls. I'm a little bit hyper, but like, before I came out, I was struggling to keep my eyes open. Well, not struggling to keep my eyes open, I just felt not quite with it. And then I came outside and it's cold, so now I'm like... the car park is full where I am. And I'm thinking, I hope all these cars aren't in... Well, not the cars, but the people that come in the cars are in the shop, because it'll be crazy. And I came because I wanted it to be quiet, but I have a horrible feeling it's going to be packed, and I'm not in the mood for it. Like, I just don't feel up to being in a really packed shop. I'm at B&M, by the way, and I feel like I'm talking fast. I bet it's the coffee. And I've parked, like, not super out of the way. Like, there's a car that's parked even more out of the way than me. I think they're up to no good by the looks of it. They've just come and drove like in the darkest corner out of the way. But yeah, I just thought I'd park quite out the way. A, because it's easy, and B, so I could film. And I checked that there were no one in the cars near me because, yeah. I decided last night I'm going to do Vlogmas, which you'll know by the time this goes up. Even if I only get a minute video up a day, I'm going to try my hardest to get a video up every day up until Christmas Day at least. I think most people film up until and including Christmas Eve and then get that one up on Christmas Day. But I'll see how I get on. I just came to like try and buy, I need some bits and pieces for the house, but I've not done a list because I know if I do a list I won't have enough money. And I want to try and pick a couple of Christmas decoration type things up, but super cheap. Then I need to go to Tesco because I forgot loads. Oh my god. Watch this. Flip your mirror. I need to put it back as soon as they go, otherwise I'll forget. Yeah, I forgot like painkillers, and I bought lunch for today, but you wouldn't think so because I've not had out to eat other than a muffin. I don't even know what I want from Tesco. I think I wanted, like, I don't have any snacks, and I didn't really buy anything for my dinner tomorrow, but I think I'm going to get some like jacket potatoes and a baked potato. This car park is so busy. I just hope B&M is not rammed full. But it's like, if I go on the weekend, it's got less cars than this. It's quite busy, so it's because it's open till 9 o'clock and everyone thinks, oh, it's tea time on a Saturday, let's go to B&M. I did stop filming briefly, then I had a random thought. Who wants to bet the shop is full of parents with the children, and it's the parents who let the kids do whatever they want and they ignore them, so they're running around kicking off and screaming and like taking stuff off the shelf or like being little shits? Bet you £1 million that's what's going on in the shop, because typically that's what goes on with the parents that tend to bring the children out at this time of night. Normally the parents that take the children out during the day are the more well-behaved children, because the parents actually care about the kids and they don't just have kids for benefit money. But the parents that bring them out late at night and let them run riot in the shop are the type of parents that I can't stand. So let's see if I'm right or wrong. But I can't believe how many cars are on this car park, because when I've been here at night time in the past, there's not even been half this amount. And there is other shops on here, but I'm hoping like everyone's in those shops and not B&M, but I've got a feeling it's B&M. So I've just come out the shop and I've been in there nearly an hour, but all I spent was £13.56. I found some more Mrs. Hinch inspired cleaning products. I finally found some Astonished products. I think there was only 2. I did have a good look, but because I've not eaten today, except for a chocolate muffin, my concentration isn't amazing. But I was there like 2 weeks ago and I didn't spot them. And then I also bought the Pine and something comfort softener. I've got quite a new one on the go, but if I come again whilst it's still in stock, I'm going to get it because it's Pine and something else. Mrs. Hinch doesn't get that, but like loads of the Hinchers, as we're called, have been buying that. I did want to get some Free Evolution plugins because most of ours have run out. And I don't think I've got any in my cupboard because I would have seen them today when I was going through the cupboard. So we could do with some, but money's tight. I did buy a glittery silver lantern that's got an LED candle in it. I think I'm going to... Well, I was going to get 2 and hang them outside my house because I've got those 2 things. Even though I've got one outside, that can easily be moved and that's tiny. But there was only one silver one. Unless I got the ones that weren't Christmas ones. But what else did I get? I got some batteries for it. I got 3 porridge pots for my dad. And a pine candle, because the pine one's my favourite, and there was only one on the shelf, and it's £1.49, but it's £2 in Asda. And I think that's it. Oh, I got like a glittery star decoration. There wasn't really any decorations that I really liked. They all looked cheap and tacky, and there was nothing that I wanted. I wanted some lights for the kitchen window, but anyway, I've got to be home in like 45 minutes, and I've got to go to Tesco, so I can't faff around Tesco. Oh, and I need to be home for Strictly Come Dancing. That's why I got to rush now. In case I forget to film when I come out, I'm at Tesco. Remember Tesco? If you've been watching me from 5,000 years ago, I used to come here all the time. I don't know. God, I'm roasting hot. I just remembered one of the things that I got. I got some Flash Christmas edition wipes. There was one packet left. I saw them when I come last week, and I didn't know how much they were, and I thought if they're more than £1 I don't want them. And then I found out they are £1, and there was literally one packet left. They also do the matching floor cleaner, but they didn't have it in there, and I know they don't have it in here. And to be honest, I don't really need any more floor cleaners, so it's a good job. Let's take an Asda carrier bag in. There's other stuff that I want. Oh God, I look rough, don't I? Bunch of eyes. I don't know what. Oh God. Literally filming myself. That's what's in the corner. Been in the shop, spent, I think it was 16 something, so I've spent £30. I had 50, but I've just eaten heavily into my next week's food budget. So my dad's got his meals sorted Monday and Tuesday. I look like I'm going to be on baked potatoes, and I don't know because I haven't really got anything for lunch yet. Again, bought some Christmas lights. They're all half price in there. Anyway, I've got 20 minutes till Strictly comes on. It takes me 10-15 minutes to get home, probably 10, but it depends on the traffic. Because on the roundabout, half the lights are off. So I'm just about to go and take my life in my own hands again. You going out for a wee? Good girl. So I'm home with 10 minutes to spare, so I can quickly film what I've bought from B&M and Tesco. You know, spending this week's shopping budget. Well, I've not spent this week's shopping budget, but I am meant to be cutting down. And I decided that every time I go to shop, if I can, well, not every time, but I'm going to start picking bits and pieces up for Christmas, like the chocolates. I just want one tin because I won't eat them all. And I'll get my dad a tin, or well, probably get him 2 tins, and Christmas biscuits and things like that. So when we do the Christmas food shop, oh, she's just rubbing mud in. Oh God, there's not as much to buy, if you know what I mean, just to make it easier, because I've not worked for nearly a year now, like, which I'm glad about, because I don't want to work for horrible people like that who affected my mental health on a daily basis. Hi, cuties. I need to wash my hands. I have to have clean hands because I've touched touch loads of things. Like I've probably touched things that hundreds of other people have picked up in the shop and put back down. Well, maybe not hundreds, because they might pick it up and actually put it in the basket. So I'm going to quickly show you. I'll do B&M first. So, the lantern that I got, oh, I'm going to get glitter all over me now, is this. Oh, it was only $3.99. I thought it was more. Well, they didn't have another silver one. I'm going to go back in the week to see if I can get one. It was hard to get to anything because there were loads of people. But they'd look nice in my kitchen window. God, I might get a lot more if I can afford. But it's battery operated. I did get batteries. So, but it is very glittery. Then I got this star, which was $1.49. Can you believe that lantern was only $3.99 and this was $1.49? They had heart-shaped ones, but I wanted a star. I don't know where it's going to go. I've got an idea where I'd like it. But that's that. That's the only Christmas decorations that I got. Then the cheap batteries, they're £1. Like the Duracell are like $4.99, but I think it's buy one get one free. Oh, I'm not using this bag for shopping. Otherwise everything's going to end up in glitter. Got the flash wipes in Clementine and Clove, and they're full of glitter. That's why I don't like buying stuff with glitter on, because then everything gets a coating of glitter when you don't want it to have a coating of glitter. This bag's fuller. So I got 3 of these for my dad because it's 39p each or 3 for £1. So I got him 3 for work. Then this is the one that everyone on Instagram's getting, frosted pine and apple. I use, oh god, if I get comfort I use the strawberry and lily, which I've got. That's the one that I've got at the moment. It smells divine. But I believe this is going to be limited edition. Well, it is limited edition. It's not as nice. It doesn't smell that piney. Then I got 2 Astonish cleaners. I got mould and mildew. Mildew. Now that I've tidied my cupboard up and I don't have space for anything, what an idiot. And the other one that I got is the antibacterial surface cleaner. They're 75p each, and everyone's raving about them. The vegan, not that I'm vegan, but you know, if you're vegan, you want cruelty free. And then the final one, and there was only one, is the frosted pine candle, $1.49. So that little lot came to $13.63. I saved 17p on the porridge. So the lantern was $3.99, the Astonish was 75p each, the comfort was $1.99, the metal heart was $1.49, the batteries was £1, £1 for the porridges, £1 for the wipes, $1.49 for the Febreze candle. Do you want some food or something? Do you want some food, Scruffy? Do you want some food, little rat ass? I'm going to show you what I got from Tesco now. In my Asda bag. Still didn't pick up any snacks except for crisps. I just don't know what I want at the moment, and because I'm totally out of it, and it hasn't helped that I only had 1 drink all day. I forgot to get Lucozade. I've got no Lucozade at all. So I got a bread, even though I got 2 loaves on the go. So they're gonna get wasted. But I wanted fresh bread, so one's gonna go straight in the bin in a minute actually. Then I absolutely love this apple and pear. I was actually surprised at how well this is selling. This was the last one on the tray at the front. There was a tray behind. So this must be really popular. I'm preferring it to the peach one. And I ran out, so that's what I've been mainly drinking. Then all the lights were on offer, and I could have got a plug-in one, but I'm thinking of putting these in my kitchen window. So I got battery operated because the plug wouldn't reach, and the plug's over there and the plug's always full, so it had to go all the way around that. But this says multifunction, lasts 60 days, automatic 6 hours on, 18 hours off. So I could get it to come on about 5 o'clock till 11 every night. Batteries included, indoor and outdoor, 200 lights. Can't remember how much it was. Is this blurry or is it just me imagining it's blurry? I wanted white. They had like frosted berry ones. They had like a white one and a red one, but they were really high up and I couldn't reach them. And they were £10 half price, and I think these were either £6 or £8 half price. So I just went for these because I think they'll look nice in the kitchen window if I can pull it off. So I got them. Then I got a pack of baking potatoes. They were 70p, or I could have had Tesco Finest for 150, and they were bigger potatoes, but these will do. I think I'm going to be living on potatoes with different fillings this week, but it is what it is. I've been spending money I can't afford to spend. Then I've got 2 deodorants. I used to use a man's deodorant all the time for years, and I started doing it 3 years ago, or well, over 3 years ago now, and it was because of Victoria from In The Throw said that this is the deodorant she uses, and I got it really sceptical, and I must be honest, it takes a little while to get used to wearing male deodorant, but this was all I wore all the time until early this year when it ran out and it weren't on offer. And because it weren't on offer, I didn't get it, and I just went on to girly ones. But you do get used to smelling like a man, but you don't smell like a man, if you know what I mean. But this is what I used to wear all the time, like even when I used to go to work in the pub and stuff, this is what I'd have on. But for the most part of the last year, I've not really used it because I used to get it when it was on offer, and I used to always get orders from Superdrug when you could spend like £1 and get free delivery, but now you have to spend £10. I don't really buy much from Superdrug anymore. So to balance it out for the days where I might not want to smell masculine, I got a Shaw Bright Bouquet with scents of strawberry and apricot. It was this or fresh cotton, and I'm not always keen on fresh cotton, and it was £1, and the Right Guard was on offer, that's why I got it. And a lot of the deodorants were on offer, but like everything was literally out of stock, so that's why I ended up thinking of getting the man's one and getting the man's one. So then I got a cold drink, which I'm going to have now. It's Diet Coke. I was trying to find an energy drink, but we only had one, and it's not the one I like, so I didn't get it. And then I got Nurofen and paracetamol, and that came to £17.95. £1 for the drink, the barley, apple and pear. The lights were £8, the bread was £1.5. Potatoes were 70p, deodorant, the Right Guard was £1.50, the other deodorant was £1, the Diet Coke was £1.25, the crisps were £55, the paracetamol £55. Diet Coke was £1.25, the crisps were £1, the paracetamol £55, and the Nurofen were £1.90. I got 17 points from my club card. I've not been using it, like all I've got on it is £2.62. I've been going at least once a week recently. Right, I've got Strictly Come Dancing on pause for the last 5 minutes. So I'm going to put all this away. I'm going to drink my drink. I'm going to get something to eat.